The half-light enveloped the room, and the street lamp cast trembling shadows on the wall. He lay in bed, trying to fall asleep, but sleep wouldn't come. Outside the window, a cold wind blew, seeming to whisper some old, forgotten incantation. He woke up to a strange sound. Something was scraping against the glass. He listened. Again. Scraping. He carefully got up and approached the window. Outside, in the garden, stood an old, twisted apple tree, its branches, like bony fingers, reaching for his window. It must be the tree, he thought, but his heart still tightened with fear. Returning to bed, he tried to convince himself it was just the branches. But the sound repeated. This time, it was closer, outside the door, scraping on the wood. Then a quiet, barely audible whisper came from under the door. He couldn't make out the words, but he knew it wasn't the wind. He grabbed his phone to turn on the flashlight, but it wouldn't switch on. The street lights went out. His room was now shrouded in impenetrable darkness. He heard the doorknob slowly begin to turn. "I know you're in there," a cold voice whispered. "I've been waiting for you for many years." He closed his eyes and began to pray, but he knew it wouldn't help. The door opened, and a silhouette appeared in the room. Its eyes glowed with a dim, red light. "You can't escape," the silhouette said. "I will always be with you." He felt a coldness that chilled him to the bone. A coldness that was stronger than fear. It was the feeling that he had always been alone. Always. And now he knew why. He opened his eyes, but the darkness hadn't disappeared. Now, it was even thicker, as if it had weight. The silhouette standing by the bed leaned over him. Its eyes, glowing with a dim, red light, were now so close that he could see his own reflection in them. His own face, contorted in horror. "Did you think I was only in your dreams?" the voice hissed. "I've always been here, since the day you were born. I am your fear, your loneliness, your shadow. I am your continuation, but without the light." The silhouette stretched its hand toward his face. Its fingers, thin and long, were colder than ice. They touched his cheek, and in that moment, he felt his life draining from him. Not pain, but an empty, cold feeling, as if his soul was leaving his body. "You will become me," the silhouette said. "You will forget who you are. Forget that you are human. You will become a shadow that wanders in the darkness, seeking the next victim." He tried to scream, but only a wheeze escaped his throat. He felt his body becoming light, as if he were turning into dust. His consciousness slowly faded, like a candle flame extinguishing. The last thing he saw was his face in the eyes of the silhouette. A face that no longer expressed fear, but only emptiness. The next morning, his mother came into the room to wake him. The bed was empty. She thought he had probably gone for a walk, but a feeling that something was wrong wouldn't leave her. She went to the window and saw a mark on the glass. A handprint. It was black and seemed to leave a cold trail that pierced the skin. She immediately called the police. The body was never found. The case was closed. But every year, on the same day, she saw the same handprint on the window. And the neighbors who lived nearby began to notice strange things. Black shadows that slid past their houses at night, and children told stories of seeing someone's eyes glowing with red light in the windows.